Hey everybody, welcome to Condo to Cottage. I wanted to do a little bit of a during the week update because I do the garden tours every Monday, but today's Friday and I realized that I go throughout the week. I'm out here every day in the garden. I only have my 2 raised beds and well, I have a few other little things, but I don't really update like what the daily process is. So I just wanted to show you. It's just little maintenance things, and I think that they really add up over time, so that you can have the garden in the best shape possible. Um, you know, as the season continues, because it can really change within days what the garden looks like. So I'm just going to show you what I usually do. So the first thing that you're going to notice throughout this whole thing is that there's like white on some of the plants. And that is actually a powdered organic pesticide that's supposed to help with some of those bugs that I talked about the last time. And I think it really is. If you look at this, like these zucchini leaves are just absolutely insanely big. They're actually crowding out my beans. So one of the things, I try and just kind of move them around so that my beans can get the light of day. So when you come out every day, you're kind of just, reorganizing things. Sometimes they need some assistance. If you don't have everything mulched perfectly, which I definitely do not, you're going to have to do some weeding. And sometimes you're going to notice some damage on your plants, and that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. So that's how I discovered the kale bugs that I had the last time. So like right now I'm looking at this damage. I had 2 chickens get in here earlier this week, and I don't know if this is chicken damage. It looks like it could be either one. So, you just kind of look and see what kind of damage you have going on. Oh, that's my dog outside of the fence. So that's what else you do when you have animals and you're checking on your garden. Okay, now that I saved my dog. So the other thing if you have cucumbers, that you're going to have to do is, now you don't have to do this, it's just something I do to kind of make things a little bit easier, is I take these little coils and I just kind of wrap them, not fully, I just kind of give the cucumber a little reminder that there is a trellis there for them to grow up. You can see this one's got a lot of trellising going on. And I'm kind of going to weave this guy back towards the trellis and tuck that little curly in. So this one, I'm actually going to go like this. So you just want to train them. If you have a trellis or any kind of vertical gardening, you just want to kind of remind them what's going on. I do that and it seems to really work for me. So that's something you want to do on the daily. Sometimes you're going to get unruly cucumber trellis or tendrils like this guy. He's around an onion. So, look, he's like really around that onion. That happens. So just tucking them in and retrellising kind of is really important with the cucumbers, I think. And along with that, any kind of melons are going to be the same thing. So if you have, these melons are totally getting crowded out by this crazy tomato plant. So I'm actually going to have to tie this tomato plant up. Let me get it out of the way of these melons a bit. We had some great weather this week, and I didn't get all the suckers off the tomato plants, and that was a bit of a mistake on my part. So you're going to want to do that. The little suckers are like in the armpit of the tomato plants. So like this one right here, I don't know if you can see that. It's a gigantic leaf. So this one, just gonna pull that guy off. And then this melon here, just gonna remind it has its trellis. Hopefully the little tendril will get clued into the situation. Other things you're going to want to do, if you have any kind of herbs that you have flowers on, like this chamomile guy, come in here and pick any of the flowers. I just dry them out. That's kind of a daily thing. And the things that are kind of low maintenance right now are the peppers. So I don't see a lot going on. So I just kind of check on their status every day. I don't really do much for them. Basil, you can pick, if you pick the top, it's going to make the basil bush out a little bit more. So you could do that. And again, with this pesticide, anything that you have to treat, you're going to want to do that and make sure if it's raining, you have to do that between when it rains. And so really, those are like the basic things. If you have any dead leaves or leaves that are starting to look diseased, like, see this one down here? I pull them off because I don't want any diseased leaves anywhere near my healthy plants. So like something's happening on this plant. Not sure what, but I'm getting some yellowing of leaves. I'm going to have to look into that. This is my one that started inside. So I might just need to give it some nutrients. It might be needing some fertilizer or something like that, which I do have. I don't do it often, but I think I should probably do it more frequently than I have been. Look at all these blossoms on here. Lots of baby tomatoes. So yeah. So that's just some of the basic, starting to rain here, some of the basic daily maintenance that you do every day when you have these gardens. If you just come out here for 10 minutes every day, it does make a little difference. If you have a small garden like I do, or if you have a bigger garden, obviously it's going to take a little bit longer. And so there are some days where I come out and I'm trellising for a little bit longer because my tomatoes are unruly or whatever it is. The more time you put into it, if you have things like that, obviously the better it's going to be, the more organized it's going to be. The only other thing that you would add to your daily list is harvesting. So, or let me show you my carrots. Oh, no, chicken. So my carrots are actually starting to get flowers. So I'm going to, I don't know why the camera's not zooming in on that, but I'm actually gonna, no, what, oh geez. This is why we can't have nice things, chicken. Can you? She's literally hiding in the zucchini. That's a good place to hide because those leaves are so huge. Hey, oh, girl, come on, scooch. Go back out. Come on. Yeah, I know, Ted, right? She's a scary chicken. Come on, scooch. No. No. I'm glad I'm getting this on camera because this is just like things that happen all the time that I don't... Chicken. Here. Here. Come here. Thanks for stepping on my eggplants. Here. Chicken. Come on, Raptor. Don't be difficult. Oh, Lord. Oh, geez. She's eyeing up my tomatoes. This is also a situation where I might have to call my husband. Be like, help! A chicken is stuck in the garden and the fence just fell down. She's trying to dust bath. That's what she's trying to do. Girl, get out of my tomatoes. Come on, out. Out, out, out. Okay, crisis averted for the most part. Okay, so that was entertaining, but you can see the failure on my garden, on my fencing here. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna pick these flowers off so that my carrots are gonna change flavor. But I'm kind of beyond the point at this time where I think I'm gonna get much out of them. So if I kind of take a look here at what this one looks like, and I pull it, wow, that's actually not bad. So that's pretty good. Here, Beardy, you want a carrot? Hey, how about you, duck? Want a carrot? Lulu, you want a carrot? All right. Between that, picking anything that has to be picked, that's basically chasing your chickens out. Come on, Ted. those are the daily occurrences in the garden. And when you just do daily maintenance like that, it's going to make the overall experience a lot better. And your garden's just going to be healthy. And a healthy, you know, garden, it needs to be cared for by its person. Any Grey's Anatomy fans, you know, you're that garden's person, so you need to take care of it. All right, guys, I'm going to go chase some chickens around as per usual. I hope you have a wonderful day.